I made this for you.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Florida Swamp Monkey video. Sorry, I've been meaning to catch up with you. But yeah, we ran the Dunkin' out. But anyway, there was like 4 or 5 other drivers all sitting there. Everybody with their phone out. And if you like the video, please subscribe, man. It helps me out a lot. I'm trying to get to my first 1,000 subscribers, which I wanted to cancel that one too, because it was like, yes, I've got to clock in today at 2, so I don't really have too much time to run orders. Hello everybody, welcome back to another Florida Swamp Monkey video. We're tuning in for the day. I got one run has already been busted out. It was an $11 Dunkin' Donuts, and now I'm on a double from Wawa that it's paying about the same as the Dunkin' Donuts before that, but whatever, it's beside the point. But yeah, we're off to a good start. We're at 20 on, basically 2 runs, 3 deliveries, but still 2 runs. So yeah, it's not gonna be a bad one. Our goal is to hit at least 30 for the day, so we're well on our way for that. The only downside is I've got to clock in today at 2, so I don't really have too much time to run orders. It's already 10:25 now, and I still got to get both of these dropped off. I didn't start real early today. Pretty much, I don't think I even started until 10. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna get these busted out, and I'll tune in with y'all after that. Hey everybody, sorry, I've been meaning to catch up with you. But yeah, we ran the Dunkin' out, and that was an 11, and after that we had that $9 for like a double at Wawa. Busted those out, got the 20 on those, and then I got a notification to go to Bob Evans. There's supposed to be another, I think it was gonna be another like $8 at Bob Evans. I get to Bob Evans and like the restaurant's upside down. Well, I get it, it's Sunday, the parking lot was full, you know what I mean? Like they had so many people in there. But anyway, there was like 4 or 5 other drivers all sitting there. Everybody with their phone out, and they don't really have a spot for Uber and DoorDash drivers to hang out, because the restaurant was built before all that. So, like we're all just kind of in there, not enough room, So I go back out and wait in my car for about 5 minutes, and turns into 10. I go back in, it's still not ready. So eventually I had to cancel that order, and then I get another, it was a double for $16 at IHOP. So I get to IHOP, and they had one order ready, and then the other one wasn't. So I, pretty much had to cancel the half of that order. But I did take the other half. I'm not sure what they tipped or what that order is even going to pay, because it told me $16 between the 2, right? And I ended up canceling one of them and completing one of them. So I'll have to wait and see what that pays. But then when I got to the end of that one, pretty much, I wasn't even all the way to the drop-off point. It was about another quarter or half mile away from the drop-off, and it gave me another ping for this barbecue restaurant that's behind me across the street. Grabbed that one. Brought that one out to where it was going, which I wanted to cancel that one too, because it was like, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it was like 4.6 miles, so I just went ahead and took it. But yeah, it's pretty much, we're gonna call that a day at that. I gotta go into work at 2:30 today, so like I said, I didn't have too much time to really run around before work, but we did hit our goal, busted 30 already. I know because it's showing me 25, and I bet I caught a couple of tips that ain't processed yet. And if anything, I can go back out, after work, because I'll be getting off at 8 because it's Sunday. So I'll have like 2 hours after work. I can run a couple orders around, make another $5 if I need. But yeah, we should be good for the most part. Yeah, the only thing that's pissed me off so far is I get a look at my schedule, and then the dude's got me on the schedule 6 days this week, but only 30 hours, and I'm like, oh my God, bro, but we're down like 2 different people. The only thing is, like, I've been asking for months, change my availability. Been reaching out and putting it in the computer and everything, like set it far enough away so that I can give them enough time to like be ready for it, But like I said, I put in like 3 or 4 different availability change requests before it finally got approved by the district manager. right? So it is approved, you know, and it started a week ago. But, you know, me and the GM, he talked, like, we texted back and forth, and this was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. But yeah, we texted back and forth, and I was like, you know, can we do March 1st? You know, I'll, you know, officially start the schedule March 1st. You know, today's March 1st. I go to log on, look at the schedule, and I'm on there 6 days. And that's the thing, is like, I'm not trying to have the job feel more like a gig. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to be Uber full time because of the videos, you know, trying to produce a video, but I need enough Uber so that I can actually make the video. You know, if I'm there 6 days and then I'm only getting 30 hours at the end of the week, it's really no money, you know. Like, yeah, it's $30, it's 30 hours, but no, it's like you're taking all of my time from me. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, it's 6 5-hour days. You know what I mean? And that's why I don't know. Like I said, I've been posting, you know, go ahead, you know, change my availability, you know, because I want to just be Friday, Saturday, Sundays, which I'm giving them better days. You know what I mean? Because yeah, anywhere else I apply, they're kind of like not gonna want to work with me not being available on the weekend. You know, so I'm giving him the weekend availability, you know, and I'm trying to find something else to fill up the Monday through Thursday. And right now it's just Uber driving, but you know, I'm still making a pretty good pay. I'm making in 1 week what my 2 weeks pay is there. You know what I mean? And then plus I don't have to wait around half the month to get paid. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta wait for half the month to be over before I can get paid for 1 day of work. You know, but it's just like, I don't know, dude. You can't win from losing in this bitch. You know what I mean? But it's like this week, I don't know. It's like all of my freedom is taken from me, I feel like. And then the guys had plenty of time to do interviews and hire somebody. You know, like, this city, there's so many people looking for jobs. I got people coming in asking me about, you know, oh, are y'all hiring? I'm like, you know, I'm just a salesperson. Like, here's the website. That's how I applied. I don't know if it's changed since then. But, you know, like, they're not even really a personality, like them 80 question bullshit personality tests. You don't even have one of those. So, you know, it's like a 20-minute application, like the way they should be, you know. But I don't know, the dude's just, I don't know, he's just playing counter instead of being the GM. And the whole store is starting to fall apart, you know, because it's been about 3 to 6 months that the guy's been there. And that's why I'm just wanting to be a weekender, because the store's a mess. You know, they're looking at me to move me up into management, but the store's a mess. I don't want to be there. You know what I mean? Like, I need to be there because I need work, I need a job, but you know what I mean? Same as anybody else, but I'm not trying to step up into a bigger pile of shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just getting dumb, man. Like, because I don't want to quit the job either. I know it's going to be hard to transfer the way it is, because he needs to hire 2 people, and the guy, like I said, the whole month of February, the whole month of January, I don't know, he maybe interviewed 1 person, you know, in those 2 months. That's as far as I've heard. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the person, you know what I mean? I'm not even in management to know. But as far as I've heard, there was like 1 guy that we were about to hire, or this, that, the other, you know. Meanwhile, we need 3 people, you know, so we had to drag our knuckles to finally get 1 guy hired, and I haven't even seen the dude yet, so it's like, why am I on the schedule fucking 6 days a week? That's all the fuck I want to know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm supposed to be part-time retired. You know what I mean? This is not retirement. 6 days a week for 30 hours, you know? But anyway, yeah, we're here at of course, are you serious, man? The sun's got that much of a glare on it? The Family Dollar sign right there, but I don't know why the sun is, like, it's not even that bright. I feel like, there it is. Oh, what? I turn my head. Put the camera down. Back. No. Alright, well, yeah. We're here at Family Dollar. And, I just got a couple packs of cigarettes. I do need to get down the street to work. Chill out there for a minute before I clock in. And get ready for people to ask me a bunch of questions that I don't have an answer for. So, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I try to tell them, like, look, if I was a mechanic, I would not be working here. You know? Simple as that. But yeah, if you like the video, and you want to, see a little more Uber driving, like I said, please subscribe, man. It helps me out a lot. Trying to get to my first 1,000 subscribers. After that, you'll never hear me mention it again. Because I honestly, I hate those YouTubers that have, in every video, they have to stop. Oh yeah, you all go ahead and like, subscribe, da, 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 da. It's like, if I wanted to like or subscribe, I would do it. You know what I mean? But part of it is, you kind of have to remind people too. You know what I mean? Like, hey, if you liked the video, please like it, I don't know why, but people, it's, you'd sit there like kind of half days sometimes. You don't even think about it. But, like I said, I'm just looking for 1,000 subscribers, and after that, I will not ever ask or be begging for subscribers after that. Whatever else happens. You know what I mean? I'll just focus on actually producing a good video for y'all, whoever is watching, and then I don't expect y'all to watch every single video, you know what I mean? Because not a lot changes day to day, but, in the long story picture of everything, hopefully I'll actually get somewhere. I don't know exactly which direction I'm going to go, because everything I'm running into, it's just more and more restrictions. Like, you have state government's laws, and then you have county laws, and then like each little neighborhood inside those have their own little laws. It's like, so you can do something that might be okay with the county's okay with, but then the neighborhood you're in, they're like, oh no, oh no. It's like they're making it illegal for you to just be like a free citizen. It seems like we're all just, I don't know. like the American dream is communism, really. You know what I mean? You just have to look at it with a different lens to actually realize, but yeah.
Ever since I woke up this morning, I wanted to be a pirate.
Okay, dude, what do you want me to do?
Bruh, how do I make ramen?
Martha, would you go bake a cake or something, or go wash the dishes, but leave us alone. We've got problems.
Respect.
I need you in my life, Jesus. I can't live without you, Jesus.
That's right.
You're gonna get us
This
a copy
is
of that.
stupid.
Then
Or
this
chairs.
is so stupid. And God, that's my phone.
I didn't hear a phone.
To be
ring.
continued.
The end. Good night, Stewie.
Don't read me books that you write.